In this section, I will give you some general guidelines for completing the model. How you use those guidelines is up to you. Some general approaches. Look at other origami models. Keep it simple. Try a rough outline, keeping just a few characteristics of the bird. Try out different folds. Look at the model each time something is added. For the remainder of this video, I will make a few suggestions on how to proceed, but the actual process is up to you. Your challenge is to create a bird from this white section. There are many birds folded in origami. I would suggest you take a look at some very simple folds and some very simple birds that are available throughout the internet and perhaps also in videos on YouTube. Let me give you a few beginning suggestions. You might try some simple reverse folds. Let's start by reversing the center section. Does this suggest wings of the bird to you? We might also try reversing the other two sections. This might suggest both wings and a head, or perhaps a tail for the bird. Perhaps you might like to try squashing a section. This might suggest wings and perhaps a head, or perhaps a head and a tail. Once you've created something that you think might look like a bird, try opening it up and see what it looks like. Does this suggest the beginning of a bird to you? You are on your own now. See what you can create. Please share your creations with me. I would like to see them either as videos, or as graphics, or as pictures, or if you don't have facility to do that, simply describe your pop-up in words. This model has two bending sinks. The sink is located in a new position. The model opens wider. The sink is reversed to the other side. Compare this pop-up face with video 3 of how to create a pop-up box. You will notice some important differences. The obvious one is the color change. The base is colored and the pop-up section is in white. The open section is on the outside of the pop-up, not on the inside. Now some subtle differences. This angle of the pop-up is wider. The starting position of the pop-up is lower. There is one important similarity in both models. In the open position, both pop-ups will form a 90-degree angle. Lower position, this line is perpendicular, forming a 90-degree angle. In future videos, we will explore some more of the characteristics of the pop-up. What is the minimum and maximum number of bending sinks? How can we change the angle of the open model? What is the essential elements of a pop-up? Can a pop-up be made that is asymmetrical?